Hello everyone, and welcome back to another JIN solo BTS reaction video. Now, today is going to be the second video where I'm going to be going through a project of JIN's. Of course, as you'll know, we done the Happy reaction. If you were there to check that out, I appreciate that a lot. If you didn't know that, then obviously you are free to check that out. It is on the channel under the BTS reactions playlist, so yeah. I reacted to Happy, I believe that was only last week, and really loved it, and everybody told me in the comments he has a new project called Echo dropping this Friday. I wake up, I check Spotify, and look, funnily enough, there it is. JIN, Echo, 7-track EP, 20 minutes in length, not too long, so we are just very simply gonna jump into it and check it out. This is gonna be our first time reaction video to JIN's new EP titled Echo. Funnily enough, I've not checked any other solo projects from BTS out, and I've already, well, I've done by the end of this video 2 solo projects from JIN, which is just nuts. I've done 2 solo projects from JIN before I've done any projects from the group or any projects from any other solo members. Crazy stuff. You would think I'm a JIN fanboy. It's just the way it's turned out. But anyway, I'm going to stop the rambling as quick as I can, because this is probably going to be a longer video. And we're going to get stuck straight into it. Thank you so much for being here, as always. If you want to subscribe for more BTS and K-pop content in general, there's plenty on offer here. So, yeah, if you would like to subscribe, that would mean the world to me. Thank you very much. And if you want to see all of these videos early access, if that is something that's up your street, then there will be a link in the description down to the Patreon. But yeah, with that all being said, let's shut up and get stuck into track number 1, which is titled Don't Say You Love Me. JIN, Echo, let's go. Okay, starting slow. Maybe we get a little ballad for an intro. That would be nice.
I really thought I made up my mind. Hop in the car and put it in drive. I tried to leave like 100 times, but something's stopping me every time. Oh.
It's hitting me with that same vibe from Happy straight away. That sort of UK 2000s 90s pop type aesthetics with a sort of rock elements added in. Really does remind me of that sort of sound. I like it because clearly it's something that JIN feels very capable within.
Oh, faking a smile while we're breaking apart. Oh, I never meant to take it this far.
Oh my god, that melody, man! That melody! And I never, ever meant to take it that far. It's just so smooth and, like, relaxed. It's so chill. He sounds like he's lying down whilst he's recording it, which is such a nice sort of... It makes me want to just lie down, you know, in the sun or something and just listen to this. Get on a beach lounger or something, you know?
Breaking apart. Oh, I never meant to take it this far. Too late to save me, so don't even start. You're making it hard.
Oh!
That you're gonna miss me. Just tell me that you wanna kill me.
Come on, man! Pull that back. That falsetto was incredible. I did not expect the chorus to drop like that. I thought it was going to be more of like a heavy guitar-based instrumental throughout the chorus. But no, it's actually really calm. It's actually dropped out a couple of elements here and sort of made it a relaxing chorus. Wow, man. Even that, you just gotta let me go. Like, this guy can sing, man. He can sing. And we all know he can sing. I know it sounds stupid me saying that, but it's just, he's so talented, man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
I really thought this was for the best, and never worked last time that I checked. I got this pain stuck inside my chest.
Damn, the lyrics are quite sad, man.
Oh, faking a smile while we're breaking apart. Oh, I never.
Sounds obviously relationship based, faking a smile whilst we're breaking apart. I love the work the bass is doing in this song, man. It literally is serving as a floor, which is obviously the role of the bass guitar. It can do so much more than that though, but in this sort of instrumental, it's really important to have that as sort of the bass, right? To have it as the sort of floor that everything else can rise on, you know, and especially the vocals. A sort of deep bass, obviously that is the whole point of it. Just lays floor to JIN's really nice high-pitched vocals, which is great.
And it gets worse the further I get. Oh,
it's like a contrast, you know.
While we're breaking apart. Oh, I never meant to take it this far.
I love that bit so much.
So don't even start. Oh, you never meant to hurt me, but you're making it hard. Don't tell me that you're gonna
what a great song, man. Oh, the layered vocals. God, those layers are amazing on that second chorus. God, it's masked as like a happy song based on the instrumental to me anyway. It kind of has that sort of nice, relaxing, chill vibe. But the lyrics are really sad, man. It's like a very good depiction of heartbreak. Yeah, that was kind of emotional, but I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it not just for its sort of emotional vibes. I kind of felt the opposite way through the instrumental. Like I say, it kind of felt warm to me, and I really appreciate that, especially given that right now it's mid-May, we're about to transition into the summer, and if I'm wanting this in my ears, I want it to sound warm, you know? So that was a perfect intro for that. Now, overall, song was great. Like I said, loved the bass in there. It was doing a lot of work for the instrumental. The instrumental was really low-key, really laid back, really not doing too much, not sort of overwhelming your ears with anything at all. And really, like I said, giving the platform to JIN to perform, to steal the show with his vocals, which is exactly what he'd done. There was a lot of sort of mid-range vocals in there in terms of the pitch, and then obviously we had some falsetto on the chorus, which just sounded incredible. Exactly what I want to hear. I am a sucker for falsetto. Shout out to The Weeknd, the absolute master at using that vocal technique. Yeah, fantastic. And I loved it here as well. Brilliant. Right, let's get moving into track 2. This is called Nothing Without Your Love. Sounds like we're going to be getting some love songs here, which I'm absolutely fine with. Right, track 2, Nothing Without Your Love. Let's go. Starting off with some keys, some bubbly keys. Whoa. It's gonna sing it at a lower register here. The drive here is great. Whoa. God, I am loving this. Ooh. Ooh. I am so sorry for cutting off during a note. That is an absolute joke from me. Sorry. Damn, man, the vocals are so passionate here. That is the number one thing that's sticking out to me so far. How passionate these vocals are. He is singing his heart out, man. Genuinely. And it's not sort of singing his heart out in terms of trying to show off how fantastic of a singer he is. It's not really about that. It's about how much, you know, raw emotion you can feel throughout the performance. And that's exactly what was depicted so perfectly on that chorus. In terms of the instrumental, I'm really liking this. It feels really grand. It feels way more like celebratory, if you will. But also has a sort of bit of nostalgia connected to it as well. Because again, I am feeling the aesthetics of the sound that I essentially grew up listening to, right? It has the sort of 4 on the floor drums are really, in fact, you're getting more kicks more than anything, and it really creates a drive. And I mean, yeah, the keys that started off the song sounded great. They obviously continued at, you know, right in the sort of bottom of the mix as the instrumental progressed and got bigger. But yeah, great so far. Really enjoying this one. Yeah, sorry. Definitely not 4 on the floor. My bad. That is not we're not talking about 4 on the floor pattern here. It is kicks. We're getting quarter note kicks here. As you can hear, bum, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what I mean? Got the quarter note kicks in there that just, again, when they are not there, they don't create, like, you don't get the same feeling of like an instrumental's driving forward, that you're progressing. Do you know what I mean? That is why in like house music and dance music largely, there are so many quarter note kicks that are used, because the whole point of, say, a house track is progression, drop, progression, drop, progression, drop. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, of course, kicks are used massively in that style of music. Interesting to hear them using this way in a pop song though, but I really do appreciate that. Those fantastic. Amazing, man. Brilliant vocal performance. Great way to close it out, man. What a fantastic second song. I think you'll know most of my opinions based on the analysis during the song, so I'm not going to drag on too long after the song. Just want to reiterate though, really, really loving the instrumental on that one. That is 100% my favourite element of the song, but I also have massive appreciation for JIN's passionate vocals here. They didn't steal the show. I was about to say that. They didn't steal the show, but what they did do was provide a fantastic sort of aesthetic to the song. They matched it perfectly. And again, the passion, man. Just you can just feel it. You can feel it in the soul. How much he's pouring into those vocals, you know, how much it means to him to make the music, if you will. Can definitely feel that through the track. So yeah, loved that one as well. Great, 2 for 2 so far. Right, track 3 is called Loser, featuring Yena. Let me know how you say that in the comments. I don't know who that is. We will check the page very quickly. Don't know who she is, but we're about to find out, aren't we? First time ever hearing her. And yeah, track 3 on this EP, Loser. Let's check it out.
You love me, you miss me, you tell me I'm beautiful.
Ooh.
Baby, you need me, you don't know, will let me go. Love me, you miss me, you tell me I'm beautiful. Baby, you want me, don't let me go, let me go. 습관처럼 매번 난 뱉어끝내자는 말.
Okay, right. This just sounds like an old school rock song. This is sick. Like, the guitars are, like, genuinely ripped straight out of 2002. Like, I mean it. And that's before I was born. I'm 04. I was born in 2004. Yes, I am only 20. Crazy, but maybe it's not, in fact. I don't know. Yeah, but still, regardless, I know I wasn't born then, but this is still ripped straight out of 2002, man. I know a lot of music from that era. This sounds so similar to that music from that era. And again, it's creating a little bit of nostalgia for me. Oh my god! Okay, what the Right, this is my favourite one so far, and I mean it so easily. This is so raw. It's so, like, not what you would ever expect to hear on a JIN EP at all. Like, based on what I've heard so far from the 8 tracks that I've heard so far from his solo stuff, this is wildly different. Like, so cool though. The guitars are playing such a heavy role in the instrumental, which is just such a classic. Do you know what it sounds like, in fact? I sort of just had this thought. This sounds like it could be on FIFA. In like FIFA 08 or something. If you have played FIFA, you'll know what I'm talking about. The sort of, I don't want to say indie because it's such a lazy way to describe it, but there was a lot of indie music being used in FIFA in that time, and it sort of sounds adjacent to that a little bit. I can imagine this song being in an old FIFA game, and listen, football is the biggest thing in my life, and so that's probably one of the biggest compliments I could give this song. Let's continue with it. I'm loving it. I don't know what that is. It sounds like, I forget what they're called. Like, oh my god, why am I blanking? Right, this is gonna sound crazy, but see when you do like, no, in fact, I can't even make that reference because none of you are gonna get it. I was about to make a Super Mario 64 reference. Let's calm down. I'm forgetting what the thing's called, but there's like it's like a type sound. I forget what it's called, man. It's really annoying me. Anyway, that sound in this instrumental is, I cannot believe I'm hearing it. Wait. What is that? That's so fire though. Oh. I love so much when artists do this thing with the you know, you get the feature, you get the girl comes in and sings, and then when it circles back around to the chorus, they layer up and double up on the chorus together. I love that shit. Fire, man, so good. And she sounds great, by the way. It's a great vocal variation, a nice element to add to the song. So good. Oh, that's another thing in music that just tickles something in me, man. That sounds wild. Pause. When they drop out the instrumental at the start of a final chorus, like obviously the chorus happens 2 more times in the, you know, start and the middle of the song. Then when you finally arrive at the conclusion of the song, the final chorus, as it's all gonna wrap up, they drop out the instrumental as the chorus begins, and then they drop it back in. I love that. That was amazing. I'm talking like easily my favourite song on this project so far. Like, not even a discussion. Easily my favourite. Just sounds like a song that I'm going to be listening to a hell of a lot. It reminds me of Another Level from Happy. I'm not saying they sound the same. I'm just saying it reminds me in terms of the feeling I felt listening to that song. I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be in my ears a lot. That's the feeling I just felt with this one. Still waiting to find out what that sort of... It sounded like a metallic, like... it sounds like someone's like taking a triangle or something and then whacking it off a microphone. Oh, I just hit my mic by accident. My bad. Literally, it sounds like you're taking a metal thing and just whacking it off the mic. That's what it sounds like. But for some reason, it works and it sounds fantastic. Still waiting for that word to pop up in my head of what it's called, man. It's like a metronome or something. It's something like that. I'm trying to... No, I don't think it is that. But it's something like that. Anyway, I'll leave it in the comments what I'm talking about once I find it. Sorry that I got hung up on that. I tend to get hung up on these things. Anyway, track 4 is called Rope It. We have no more features for the rest of this project. It is just JIN and his beautiful voice. Without further ado, let's check it out. Track 4, Rope It. Howdy, cowboy! Cassidy at your service. What the hell is going on? What is going on? Wait for it. The whistle's gonna come back in. No, it's not. Lol. Oh my god! This is amazing! Yes, sir! Right, that makes sense. Spin the lasso round, rope it. Come on. Ooh. Shit like that is so good, man. It's a listen, at the same time when the line ends, you hear the like whatever. It's like the group vocals, or at least it sounds like group vocals, as soon as Jin finishes his line, right? But under that, you've got a third layer, because under that you've got a whistle. It's a and oh man, I just love that shit so much, man. It's so different. Wait. Oh, it's amazing. This is unbelievable. Come on. Unbelievable song. Incredible. Actually incredible. You can't call that a country song, because it's not a country song. That's not what country music sounds like, and I'm glad, because I don't like country music very much. In terms of the sort of classic tropes of that genre, I'm not a big fan of it, right? To each their own, but I'm not a big fan of it. This, not a country song, it was like a barn stable song, and it sounded amazing. Like, full on incredible. Like, I don't know what happened there to create the mesh of sounds that song created. I don't know what minds were behind it, but whoever it was that created that instrumental, if Jin had a play in it, and if anybody else, you know, if they had a producer working with him for the project or whatever, shout out to you, because that was perfection. Absolute perfection. That one will be the hit. I am almost certain that will be the hit. I loved that song. Just the like, spin your lasso around. It just made me want to, you know, you seen me, I was just doing this shit the whole time. And it painted a perfect picture. Like, genuinely, if this song was on the soundtrack for Red Dead Redemption 2, it would have been fitting. Like, nuts. Actually crazy. What a song though. Amazing track. We're 4 for 4, but especially the last two tracks have been absolutely incredible. Hey, man, I don't think I'm ever going to get over the fact that they essentially meshed Jin's vocals with a group vocal with a whistle in the same... Oh, man. It was like the same fill, man. Oh, it's just amazing. Absolutely incredible. Right. We have 3 tracks left. Can we finish this out 7 for 7? That would be quite special if we could. But let's get stuck into it, man. Track 5, With the Clouds. Let's do it. I'm stunned, man. This guitar reminds me of something. This might be sampled. Well, considering it doesn't have any writer credits for samples, I'm going to assume not. But it really reminds me of something. Like, scarily, actually. Ooh, you hear those keys there? Yes, sir, man. Fire. Do you hear that riff in the back? Like, we've got obviously our sort of bass guitar that is the centerpiece of the instrumental, but I heard a riff in the back as well. Kind of just going off. Ooh. Right, okay. I was going to criticise the song. And I'm still going to. But just a tiny little bit. Because it fixed its mistake. Right. That chorus, for me, the first sort of half there, before we dropped back into sort of that sort of variation. Not a big fan of that drum pattern. You know, the bump, like, wait, let me just, wait. This. It's not doing a lot for me, that. In terms of the way that the song sounds overall, with the strings and just how massive it feels, the drums weren't doing a whole lot for me on this chorus, okay? Just being honest. But it all changes up once they change the drum pattern, because this change up is fantastic and is exactly what I want the song to sound like. Wait. That's just not what I'm talking about. Where is it? Yeah, this. God. Right. To be very clear on what just happened. When I started doing this. When I started doing this. I was thinking, wait. This is a lot better than I remember it being. And then I realised that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the country ass drums here. This is what I was initially talking about. God, sometimes I worry myself, man, honestly. This is what I was talking about that I don't like. It sounds so Morgan Wallen to me. I'm just being real. I don't like that. But this sounds fantastic. That is great. That's great. But it's the drums before that I wasn't a fan of, you know? I love the sort of low-key vibe he's taking with the vocals here as well. Again, man, that guitar's scratching an itch for me and I don't know what it is. I don't know, man. Okay. Go off! I wish that was longer. Listen, this part of the chorus is great as well. If they didn't have those like country ass drums at those two parts of the song, this would have been a perfect song to me. Everything else is great. It's just I do not like those drums. Ooh, love those chipmunk vocals. Fantastic. Right, genuinely, like I say, to summarise, like the song, would have loved the song if those drum patterns were not there. Unfortunately, just not my cup of tea. It is what it is. It was a choice. It was a production choice. That's fine. I'm sure you might comment and be like, oh, that's my favourite part of the song. And that would be absolutely fair. 100%. Just for me, I prefer, you know, the slower drums than maybe the more punchy drums. Something that creates an atmosphere. For me, the ones that are a wee bit, you know, that have that sort of country vibe to it don't really add anything to the song. Which, obviously, drums are there to add to a song. Obviously, that's the whole point of musical instruments in general. I just feel like they're just there, but they don't actually add anything. That's my opinion on the matter. But yeah, overall, good song, but just frustrating drums. But you know what? Maybe I'll come back after 5 listens and be like, oh, that they were actually great and they grew on me or whatever. But just first listen, the drums there for the little small portions weren't doing it for me. But my only criticism so far is a goddamn drum pattern. Pretty good if you ask me. But we have 2 tracks left. Track 6 is called Background. 2:55, and then we've got a 3-minute track to round it off. Background, track 6, JIN, let's go. Whoa. 너의 세상이 다 나였던 계절에 나 홀로 되는 날 다시 돌아간다면 무슨 말을 할까. God, the piano sounds painful, man. Like, actually, like the piano sounds sad, man. Real, like, seriously. Wow. Beautiful start to the track, though. Bit of acoustic guitar in there. Not heard much of that at all. Oh my god. Wow. My bad. This is absolutely incredible, man. This sounds like something that could, like... Right, this is gonna sound wild. It sounds half like it could be played at a wedding, and half like it could be played at a funeral. It's got that sad nature to it, but it's got like a romantic nature to it as well. Do you know what I mean? There's definitely a mixture between the two. But tell you what, that piano at the start of the song blew me away, man. That instantly like hits you. It's like a punch in the face of like melancholy is the way I would describe it. Just a sad piano, almost like the way that the piano in Call Out My Name by The Weeknd kind of hits you straight away. Same sort of vibe here. Yeah, this is a great song so far. this has got to be the lowest register that he's sang in the entire EP, right? I'm maybe you could correct me on that, but it does feel like he's at a way lower register than he is normally singing at. Like, we heard obviously falsettos earlier. If anything, this is mightily impressive that he can sing like this and also sing like what we heard earlier, a lot more higher pitched stuff. Just incredibly versatile. See, even within the song, it varies up a lot. Oh, God. You can hear the emotion in his voice there. No. Oh my God. That is just incredible. What a way to depict emotion in your voice, man. That is wow. Oh. Just beautiful, man. What else can I say? Oh my God! Stop it! Beautiful, man. What an amazing song. Seriously. Just lovely. So sweet. But again, had a little bit of melancholy to it as well. In fact, more than a little bit. It did feel like quite a sad song. But regardless of that, it made me sit back and just think, wow. And you know what? The best music does that to you. Kind of almost renders you speechless a little bit. And as you'll know, I am not one to be speechless very often. I am a yapper. But this was absolutely, it did render me speechless a little bit. I didn't really know what to say. I do want to point out very quickly, the drums done a lot for that song. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. But they were really punchy. And that meant that I was feeling them. During the chorus, I was like, really feeling the drums. And that's really important. Especially for like a really slow and maybe a little bit sort of toned down in terms of overall volume of the song, because it's, piano, it's not the loudest instrument in the world, it's not abrasive at all, so it can, feel a little bit, it's really calm, so it can feel a little bit quieter. So for drums like that, really punchy drums to exist in a song like that is very, very important. So yeah, I thought the drums done a lot there. Overall, I thought that was an incredible song. Yeah, beautiful. Really seriously beautiful all the way through. And that's really all I have to say about it. And we have now arrived at track number 7 of JIN's Echo EP. 3 minutes left. To me, today, it's called, sounds like some Attack on Titan reference, from you, or to you, from 2,000 years or whatever. That's just instantly what that reminded me of. Anyway, track 7, To Me Today by JIN. Final track on Echo. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, nice. Getting a sweet closer. The bass is doing a lot for me. Ooh. Who? I'm interested in who William Segerdal is. I was just checking the credits. That must be from a sample or something, right? Or maybe that's the real name of somebody, like an artist that I'm not aware of that maybe helped write the song. Interesting though. Just to see an English name in the middle of all these, obviously, Korean people who have obviously created the song. William Segerdal. I wonder who that is. I'm interested. Maybe if you know, you could let me know in the comments. If not, I will probably find out eventually via Google or something. This is giving me that same UK old school pop aesthetic that I was talking about earlier. It sounds like something from, say, Coldplay or Take That or something like that from that era. Which, by the way, I found out after that Happy reaction that Running Wild was written by co-written by Gary Barlow, which is crazy. That's like my mum's favourite singer ever. And I was like, wow. Like, I wonder if she ever stumbles across this reaction and is like, oh, that sounds kind of like Take That, and then mentions it to me, and I'm like, oh, by the way, it is. You know what I mean? It's wild, but it's kind of giving me that same vibe, which is why I checked the credits. By the way, whoever's playing the bass, shout out to them. Sounds great. That high note before we enter the chorus, that is such a great thing to do, man. Such a great element to add to the song. God, the bass has got such a prevalent sort of moment here. Beautiful, man. Great. The best thing I can say about the song is that it sounds like a closer. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like the conclusion, almost like a credit roll type of moment, which obviously as a project I can really appreciate that. What a beautiful closer, man. What a beautiful, beautiful closer to this project. That is really all I have to say, man. Yeah, I thought the drive with the drums was great there. Thought the bass, like I said a million times during the song, was doing a lot of work. Thought that was really great, actually. And again, I feel like it doesn't really have to be stated, but I will state it once again. JIN, what a singer, an amazing vocalist, truly, with so much, variety in his vocal styles. He is truly versatile by the definition of the word. He can go the highest possible, he can go proper falsetto, he can go sort of higher range, he can go mid-range. He went low on, I believe it was Background, was it? Or With the Clouds, one of the two, anyway. There was some really great vocal variation here, which went along with some really interesting, fun, creative instrumentals that I could really get behind. This was a really good EP, really enjoyed it. And we are, two great projects for two with JIN right now. And I'm really, number one, interested to see what the fan reaction to this project is. How are you feeling about it? What are your favourite tracks? Maybe is there a track that you don't like? Obviously, we can all be open to, despite obviously, like, for example, Kendrick Lamar being my favourite artist of all time, I can admit that Damn is, for me, his weakest project, and I don't like Ya and God on that album at all. I think they're really mid, bordering on bad songs. Listen, I love Kendrick Lamar with all my heart, but I can admit that. And so if you say don't have a track, you maybe have a track that you did not enjoy as much here, let me know in the comments as well. I would love to sort of discuss with you maybe why that's the case, or maybe you disagree with my criticisms on With the Clouds, for example, and we can have a discussion about that. I'd love to engage with all that. So yeah, thank you so much for any sort of stuff like that. Overall, love this EP, and really excited to continue the journey through BTS with more projects to come. I think I'm going to start getting into more of their albums. I would actually like a little bit of guidance here in terms of, let me know if you would like me to start BTS's discography in terms of albums and projects from the very beginning and work my way to the current, or if you would like me to, listen to maybe select ones and then eventually just fill in the rest type of situation. Let me know what you think the best path would be for my journey through their projects, because I really would like to start listening to more full-length BTS albums and, mixtapes or whatever they may be. But yeah, with that all being said, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I hope my yapping isn't too annoying for you. I hope you enjoy any insight that I can bring. And hope you're enjoying the music as much as I did, because this was a really great EP. Thank you for telling me that it was dropping, by the way. Thank you to all the recommenders, as always. Yous are all fantastic, and just thank you so much for all the support on the videos as well. It's been amazing, this journey so far. I've had a great time with it, and it's only going to get better. But yeah, with that all being said, subscribe to the channel if you want to, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more from me. Early access reactions are on Patreon, link in the description. And with that all being said, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all a ton. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and hopefully I will catch you on the next reaction video. Thank you so much, and bye for now.